All righty, guys. Thank you so much for being here on this Thursday, late morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. So we are super excited to have you here. And we are sharing today all about rocking your routine, getting a routine established so that you can fit more of you in your day, so that you can get more of the things that you want to get done into that day so that you can feel better. We are going to dive in deep about why we should have routines, about just how powerful they are, and how to get one established. Because obviously the doing, we all have an idea of why, but the doing of it can be a little bit harder. So we are going to dive right in. Now my computer is going to lag. Come here. All right, there we go. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Annie. I am a mom of three. I used to be a CFO at my husband's small business, but I am now a coach as my main thing. I hate to say full-time because it's not full-time hours, but that is what I do. I love renovating the farmhouse that we live in. I absolutely love animals, have a couple of fur babies, and I love being outdoors. And I am the founder of Team Better Than Yesterday.
All right, guys, I am Kelly, and I am a mom of two boys, a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I am a licensed PT assistant that worked until I had my youngest and chose to come home. So I am also, as Annie said, it's not full-time hours, but full-time coaching. Anything outdoors is my life. Cross-country skiing, hiking, camping, you name it, we are outside, and I am founder of Team Hustle Fit Empire.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm a boy mom of 2. This is one of them. I owned 2 businesses while I was coaching, and I have since closed those businesses to also coach full-time, or as my main thing. But I do also help my husband with his administrative stuff for his business as well. I love being on the lake. We love camping. I was a competitive hip hop dancer for I don't even remember how long, not 20 years, but pretty close. I love being outside and hanging out with the boys. And I am founder of Team Diamond Empire.
All right, so let's dive in a little bit and chat about why routines are so powerful. When I started to learn about habits and routines and really diving into the science of it, I realized that this was something that I could kind of unlock in myself. And habits, I think often we think of bad habits and bad routines that we fall into, but if you can establish the good ones, they can be so powerful. And the reason why is because a habit or a routine, really all it is an automated behavior. So it's something that you do without really even thinking about it. Your brain does not have to activate. It just gets triggered by something and goes into this automatic behavior pattern. And that means that you're not having to put that effort in. It means that you basically just get into this and you do the things that you need to do or want to do without having to have that super effort and make those decisions and all of that. So I want you to think about, and this is something, if you have a pen and paper in front of you right now, or if you're watching the recording, you can always pause this and go get one, or just spend some time after we hop off of here. I want you to think about why do you want more routine in your life? Because the answer is not going to be the same for everybody. And it's not going to be the same for every season of your life. I know sometimes my morning routine is a way for me. I am not a morning person. I do not like waking up. I do not like getting out of bed. Sometimes it's just a way for me to like enter my day a little more peacefully. When I first started getting up, and we are kind of focusing on a morning routine right now. Routines can be in any part of your day though. So like, an evening wind down routine, I realized that was helping me sleep better. So maybe that's an area where you want to have more routine in your life. Maybe you are on a health journey and that health part of the routine is going to be really important for you. With the young kids, one of which is standing right here staring at me. Sometimes it's just having those couple of minutes, like literally 5 or 10 minutes before I get up and into my day, that is time for me before then I would take on the role of mom. So I think it's really important. In a routine, it might be multiple ones of these for you. It might be multiple reasons, but I want you to get very clear about why, because that's going to make it so much easier. And I want you to really think about and journal and jot down, what do you want to accomplish with your routine? Not just like why you want to have it, why it's so important to you, but what is it that you want to get out of this routine when you are done each day? And it's really, like I said, this can be for literally any time in your day as well, or you can look at it too as an entire day routine.
All right, so baby steps is definitely the place to start. You don't want to right now write down like, okay, I want this big routine and I'm going to get up an hour and a half earlier than normal, because guess what, guys, you're going to fail. It's not going to happen. You have to take baby steps, and you have to take small things and figuring out what is the most important. So we're going to talk a little bit later of different things that could be in your morning routine or evening routine, but the morning sets the tone for your entire day. I know that for me, if I get up when I have to get the boys up for school, or in the summer, if I sleep until they get up, I am crankier. I am less patient. I am just overall a little bit of a struggle bus, because I feel like I get up and I'm already behind. Like my brain cannot comprehend anything when I have to get up and go straight to caring for the kids. If you are not a morning person, it is so hard to get up. And it's funny that this is on my slide because I am definitely the most morning person out of all of us. But I lost my dad last year, and ever since, like, I'm not really a morning or a night owl. It is just struggle all the way around. And so I've had to take these baby steps, getting back into a routine. Give yourself permission, 10 minutes at a time. So maybe if your normal is like you get up at 7 a.m., maybe try getting up at 6:50. And I hope you can hear me over his toy. Okay. It's really loud in my ear. So for me, I literally went from like 5 to 6 snoozes to now I'm down to 2. I have my phone across the room, and so I have to get up. So I have my watch alarm go off, and then I have another one go off. And so then I am up. I am not exactly ready to go. I'm not going to lie to you. It is definitely I got to get to the bathroom, so then I don't go back to bed. But if you give yourself those little baby steps, just tell yourself, okay, I have 2 alarms. It's only 10 minutes earlier today. And then maybe if that went well, tomorrow do 15 minutes earlier. It's all about those baby steps.
Yes. So some ideas for a morning routine. This is your routine, so make sure that it aligns with what your goals are and with you personally. Like some things that I like to do, I like to start with affirmations. I have affirmation cards, and depending on how I'm feeling that day, I have 2 different sets. I have some really like inspirational type, like affirmation cards, and then I have some that are really silly that have like funny pictures like unicorns and stuff, and it says like seize the effing day, or like something like really silly. So it doesn't have to be there are no rules basically whenever it comes to your routine and your, however you want to start your day. Personal growth books are awesome. And again, for me, I do audio books. I just stick them in my ears. I can make my coffee while I'm listening to my book. I'm not really like a sit and read type of person. So audio books are my jam. If you like to, some people just like the feel of a real book, by all means, go out and buy you a real personal growth book. And I think we're going to share some of our favorites with you as well. Gratitude. I have a gratitude journal that is a 1-minute gratitude journal because that's what works for me. And it's a simple one-liner. And then it does have more space if you, have some extra time and you want to elaborate on your gratitude. By all means, you can do that. Or if you don't have the time, or if I don't have the time, then I simply jot down a couple of things that I'm grateful for during that morning. Plan your day. I like to do this the night before and then go over it that morning. Prayer and meditation. Again, whatever your jam is, whatever you're feeling, if this is your journey, this is your routine. Workout or outside time. Obviously, I can't leave my kids asleep and go out for a walk. So that's not what I do. But if you can do that and that's what you want to do it. Meal packing, planning, and prepping for the day. This is super, super important, especially when you're on a health journey. You're trying to eat healthier, you want to be fit or just healthy in general. Meal planning and packing, especially like if you're going to work or something like that. I used to have my entire day packed and planned. Like I would take 4 meals, meals and snacks with me. Like I said earlier, looking over your goals. So if you have already kind of planned your day, you know what goals you're reaching toward, look over those. And that's the time that I like to do my affirmations because it just kind of gets me really pumped about my goals and taking action about toward my goals. And then, like I said earlier, affirmations. And I have affirmation cards. They have affirmation apps on your phone. You can actually download different apps and it'll give you an affirmation every morning to wake you up. So however it works for you is how you should do that.
Yeah. And those are, I didn't include on that slide, but I should mention, like, you don't have to do all of those. That was not a list of like, you like check them all off. Like start with 1 or 2 that are aligned with your goals and then build on that from there if you want to, or maybe do some in the evening, do some in the middle of the day. So now we're going to chat a little bit about accountability and support, because I know for me and for a lot of people, especially when you are trying to get a new habit established or do something new, if you don't have people to lean on, or a group to hold you accountable, or that best friend checking in on you, it makes it more challenging to stick with it. And I know for so many people, just having that other person, even just somebody doing it with you, like texting you, if you're like, I'm going to start getting up at 5 a.m. and I am not a morning person. If your best friend wants to get up at 5 a.m. too, and you can text each other and be like, I'm up too. Like, think about how much more likely you are to get out of bed if you know your best friend is relying on you for that text message. So there are lots of different ways that you can have accountability and support though. So you can have that success partner, that best friend, that random person you meet on the internet, whoever it is, to be there, that one individual person who's trying to do it with you. Find an accountability group. There are tons of groups out there, so many groups online, or in person as well. Like maybe you start like a lunch walking club, and that's your accountability for your workout and sticking with that walking routine that you want to have. Invest in a mentor or a coach. And this is really just somebody who's done it, and you are kind of walking in their footsteps, and they are guiding you on that path and helping you with maybe some of the pitfalls that they fell into, and just helping you keep that mindset, keep you going, be that inspiration. And above all, just remember, you don't have to do it alone, no matter what it is that you are there for, whether it's more again, the health and fitness side of things, whether it's more the spirituality side of things, whether it's more like mental health, like, I'm going to like set the tone for my day so I can have a really successful day. And I just need to get my mindset in the right place. There is somebody out there who has the same goals as you and wants to support you on them.
All right, so if you already have an accountability group or a fitness club that you are already part of, keep trekking along. Just add these routines to your day. If you don't, this is our virtual fit club. These are some members of our fit club. Obviously, some of us you see here as well. We are all in there supporting each other, holding each other accountable. I have an accountability tracker to get me out of bed, and I text Annie every single morning, like, I got up, I got it done. And then we also have another message thread where we're usually telling each other like, yay, we got up and we did it. It's all about just that accountability, that support, whether it is morning routine, whether it is fitness. Nutrition can be a big one because I know that that is a huge struggle for a lot of people. Personal development, and then just cheering each other on. When I had a horrible year last year, like these ladies and gentlemen all like picked me up. I would do one workout and I'd be like, I don't know if I can do another one. I just cried through that entire thing. And like everybody would comment and be like, you can do this. You are worthy of this. So back to school is our theme for September, obviously, because that is the season we are in. But we will be focusing on just that, routines on taking care of yourself, fitness, nutrition, support, recipes, all sorts of things.
Yes, and this month, the total solution packs are starting at just $140. Usually they start at like $160 and go up, so that's really cool. You have the option of the performance pre and post workout supplements with it, or our superfood shake, which is a meal replacement shake, or you can use it as a snack like I do. You literally, we call it total solution pack because you literally have the total solution, the total package, everything you need. Nutrition, there's 2 nutrition plans included. There's the workouts, full access for a year to the workouts that we use daily at home. And then, of course, you'll be added into our accountability groups. You have us as your own personal coaches, cheerleaders, everything. So, yeah.
Yeah. And we also, if you're not wanting to do like the workouts and like the health side of things, we do also have meditation programs, and affirmations as well included in our online stuff. So it really can fit whatever it is that you are wanting to work on. So I just wanted to share this quote with you real quick before we wrap up. So it says, the greatest force on the planet is that we become consistent and congruent with the standards of our peer group. And I know that's a lot of words, but I love this quote because basically what it is saying is because I think you'll hear people will say, there are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts for anything. There actually is one shortcut that exists on the planet. And that is to surround yourself with people who are doing the same things that you want to do, who are embodying that lifestyle that you want to embody. And that's what, if you surround yourself with that peer group, you are going to become congruent. You are going to start to take on the expectations that group takes on. You are going to become as consistent as that group of people is consistent. So it is up to you to go out there and find that group of people to surround yourself with. And that's part of why I love our community so much, because while it is that group of us to lean on and share all of this journey with and all of that, it also is us lifting our standards up to meet each other and really just dreaming big and creating, saying like, hey, like a lot of us were struggling with getting up early over the summer. And a week ago, we're like, we all want to be getting up earlier. Like, let's do it. And we just went out and did that. So being able to have those people in your life that do the things that you want to do is so powerful. So make sure that you harness that power and use it to get whatever it is that you want out of life.
Done. That was perfect timing. So thank you guys so much for joining us. If you are interested in our virtual fit club, we are obviously enrolling for September. If this is something that you are interested in, and as Sarah said, like, we are having a sale, which is even more exciting, but reach out to those of us who invited you. We can chat to see if this is the right opportunity for you. We can help you get routines in place and all of that. So thank you so much for taking your time to listen to us, and have a great day.